Hi Libra, this is your weekly reading for the week starting 3rd of February 2020. I'm gonna draw 3 cards for you. It's gonna be main energy, cause and effect. Okay, so let's start this one. Main energy is 8 of Wands, King of Cups, and the 4 of Wands. Influencing energy, the High Priestess. Very nice. I love High Priestess. I see a lot of this energy now this week, in all different positions. The High Priestess, lovely. You will know something. It's gonna take time. Actually, it takes time. Perhaps time is lapsing, so your realization is coming this week, that you finally know what is going on, what you need to accomplish, which way to go. The situation that was a bit ambiguous for you, that is coming to understand. You begin to understand the whole situation. And I see King of Cups in here. It is your feeling that you do now begin to understand which way, how to proceed further. And 8 of Wands, you are immediately going for it. Immediately. I don't know why, but I think this 8 of Wands came in previous reading last week. Was it last week, this energy? Exactly the same energy from last week that we're dragging here. Let me just see. It's nice. Look at this. Excellent. Your realization. Look at this. I'm loving it. With the your energy, justice. Perhaps, look, the High Priestess and the Justice card often says that you work very hard. You know, it often says that you are hard work at this point stays in front you or behind you. I think this is behind, that you've done it already, because it's influencing energy, something that you work very hard for. Is actually come to fruition right now. Supposed to come. You come to understand why did you work hard. Maybe another thing, female boss as well with the Justice card here. Your boss is a female person, but it's a very intuitive one that you trust, very just one, very balanced person, quiet, kind of quietish, person. Also can say something, it says something like that influencing energy, that somebody like that perhaps helps you progress this week. Now, influencing energy here, as I said, because I see the High Priestess in here as well with 8 of Wands. It's immediately what I said earlier, it applies this week. It's the whole thing for this week. You come to realization. It's all right. You understand now. Your understanding is coming. Your understanding is coming. Maybe you've got something to deal with somebody who's overseas. That can also be. Maybe you're supposed to travel somewhere and you're thinking about it. Maybe, as with 8 of Wands, it's always overseas. It's air or something. Or you're communicating with people overseas, and it is your skill involved there. Something that you're working for, but you're very calm and collected there. Or you're working with a person that is Pisces or Scorpio or Cancer. It could be something like that as well. Very balanced person. If you're working with one like that, you're very happily working for the one for that sort of person. But it comes to realization very quickly and very suddenly this week. Very suddenly this week. You've been waiting here for quite a time. It's a High Priestess. We always talk 2 weeks, 2 months. This one. Rarely 2 days, because the High Priestess always takes its time to comprehend, to understand itself, to see the situation through, to work this through, and so and so. Now, this new situation that comes with 4 of Wands brings you, it seems to me, it's after this week, it brings secure plateau for you. Maybe you expected more. You expected a bit more than just that. If it's money that you expected, over recognition or something, maybe you expected a bit more than you received. But all the other energy shows it's very major in here. It's very major. With High Priestess, that's something very major happening to you and your energies this day. A balanced energy. Skill work of yours. And it's sudden situation that happens. Sudden. Realization. Sudden realization. This week you've got sudden realization. Whatever you've been thinking about for perhaps a bit long time, you suddenly come up with solution, or its solution comes to you from somewhere else. Solution comes to you, or it comes up from within. Four of Wands brings stability. You feel you are reaching this stable, something is completing. This is first completion. It's a completion. So situation, something that you've been doing with this King of Cups, with this person, is completing. And you're right. I mean, you've got success there. Maybe you expected more. Maybe you wanted more. Maybe. You know. But you succeeded. You completed it. And you cannot say that you're not successful here. All the cards in here suggest that you're doing it in the best possible manner, because it is the hard work, it is your skill, it is your knowledge this side. If you're dealing with this King of Cups, and that person trusts to your knowledge, trusts your skill, everything is there for you. To understand yourself, to complete the situation, even somehow everything speeds up suddenly. You know, it was kind of slow energy, it's a slow movement. You're doing it, every day you're doing something, but it wasn't moving fast. It wasn't happening much. You know, this is not things that are happening. It's just that you work, but it's nothing much happening. You know, it is alright, it's all stable and fine. Now this week suddenly, yes, it happens. Realization, knowledge, information, communication, something comes to you and you know it. It brings stability there. It brings realization and completion. Some situation will be completed. You perhaps you wanted a bit more or faster or quicker, or perhaps you wanted something for yourself, or you were simply looking at the past thinking, goodness, I was waiting for this for too long. You just turn yourself towards past. People often do that. When everything is finished and done and successfully done, then they turn to the past and said, oh, how difficult it was. Maybe just something like that. But otherwise, things are looking good for you this week. Definitely, you will. You can expect a phone call, email that will really mean a lot for your work, for your skill, for completing the situation, for some idea to be completed. Very nice, opening door for you that side. This week, important week, important, and it seems something that you've been waiting maybe for a long time, it will come now. You are waiting for this, patiently waiting for these results of your work, results of your work, recognition or something, anything, information, business proposal, something. This week is coming and you've been waiting for it. You'll be happy about it. Yeah, we all like to talk about past. Pick up attention, how difficult it was for us. Yeah, it was. Anyway, it's going better for you. It's going good for you. This is looking good for you, Libra. Anyway, I hope you're going to enjoy it.